Yeah. So, like I said, I grew up in LA. As a I was probably like 9, 10 when the Lakers won their first one. And then probably up to like 12, 13 when they won their, last one. And then even later in the years, like 10 and 09 or 10, whatever the fuck it was when Kobe got 2 more. I was just a lifelong fan. I was still in high school, so those are like pretty much my childhood moments. So growing up a Kobe fanboy, I myself, by the grace of God, make it to the NBA. Like never, I always wanted to play the NBA, but I never actually thought I was gonna, be playing in the NBA like as quick as I was. But I'll never forget, it's my rookie year. We're playing in LA, so I'm super excited. It's like my first time playing against the Lakers. Of course, I'm waiting to see Kobe. I remember doing the layup lines, whatever. The refs asked for captains, and then I remember Kyle saying like, "T. Ross, go be a captain for tonight." And I was just like, "That's weird. They never asked me to do that." And I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. I'm just gonna walk to the jump ball circle. I walk to the jump ball circle. I'm there first. I'm talking to the refs like, "Hey, okay." And then they're asking LA like, "Hey, who's your captain?" Kobe's at the end of the bench, like sitting there. Like Kobe kind of sits there sometimes before like the game starts, and he's just kind of getting in Mamba mode. I'm just looking around. I'm just looking at him, thinking somebody else on the team is gonna walk up here, and then Kobe stands up, walks from the other end of the bench, and I'm just like looking at him like low key the whole time. Walks all the way to the jump ball circle. I just remember being like starstruck. Imagine like Jesus walking towards you, like God just like comes, like the dude you idolize coming right at you. It was a lot for me to kind of take in. He walks up to me, and at this point, I'm still like a rookie nobody's heard of, like just under the radar, right? I'll never forget, he calls me by my nickname. He was like, "What's up, T. Ross?" And when he said T. Ross, just a wave of just bliss and just like, just stargazing just happened, bro. And I'm scared. I don't even think I said anything back. I was just like, oh my God, he just called me T. Ross. Like, only my close friends called me T. Ross. So when he said that, that just sent me into shock. And I swear I don't remember anything else that happened after that. And then I remember him going back to the bench, whatever. The game starts. This just happens to be a game I don't play, right? I don't play this game. I'm sitting at the end of the bench. And I remember this was a special game too because my mom is sitting courtside with my agent, and they're like sitting. I'm at the end of the bench, and they're sitting literally 4 feet away from me. So this is like a dream right now. I feel like this is the last time I got to see Kobe like in Mamba mode because we had been winning the entire game, and then Kobe, like he does in the fourth quarter, comes back, wills his team to victory. Like, and I remember how it happened too. Like, it was a stretch of maybe like 4 or 5 minutes where at the end of the game where he checks in, I remember Allen Anderson was guarding him, playing really good defense. It was a possession where Kobe gets the ball on the wing, and he's looking for somebody. He uses his dribble. He picks his dribble up, and then he's like pivoting, trying to like see what's available. Shot clock's going down. Maybe from like 3 feet behind the fucking line, this guy just from like a triple threat position elevates over Allen and shoots like this fadeaway from 3. Swoosh. Everybody goes crazy. He cuts the gap in half. He cuts the lead in half.
2 minutes to play. Can they do it again for the second night in a row?
You can't have any empty trips now. You've got to score.
Bryant with Howard rolling to the basket.
And clock is an issue.
He's going to have to shoot it with 3, with 2. In trouble. Forced up and in. Unbelievable.
You know how hard that shot is to make.
Wow.
That's a double head fake from behind the three-point line with a man draped on you.
Amazing.
To Kobe making this ridiculous double head fake from behind the arc, then just elevate and knock it down. Not easy.
They come down a few more. I remember he was running like on the wing, close to where I was sitting, and somebody throws him like a pass. It might have been like a flare pass or whatever, but it goes to the corner. He gets it, he shoots it, and like he does like this little stance, like he knows it's going in, and then the ball drops, and I'm sitting like right at the end of the bench. So it's like right in front of me. Then he looks over at me and looks into the crowd, and like everybody goes crazy. And I remember looking at my mom, and she's just like going crazy. She's like, oh my God, like we watched all the games, and now I'm seeing this close up, and my son's right there.
Nash will have it. Far side. Shot on its feet. Lakers down, in trouble, quickly. Bryant, 3 from the corner. Yes!
You can't score any quicker than that. Now, even if they do score, it's still a one-possession game.
Kobe's bucket a moment ago. Just silly stuff from Kobe.
I mean, just catching fire, and I mean nothing but bottom.
I remember the last thing that like really set it off was the fact that we tried to double team him. And I remember he ended up going around our big man, going through the lane, and dunking it. And when I mean that was game, that was game.
4-second differential. But the Lakers have a chance to take the lead. Bryant with the crowd roaring. Right-handed dribble. Gray comes out to double. Kobe around him. Kobe down the middle. Puts it home. Kobe Bryant.
See, Aaron Gray came out way too early and way too high. I said Kobe would be able to walk around him. He just waltzed around Aaron Gray.
Kidding.
I mean, the lane was open and the old man just went to the front of the rim again.
Elevate, dunk, lead. The Lakers have to play.
They trailed by 3. They take the ball out. Everyone thinks, well, the Mamba get down again. And Kobe says, come on out, Aaron. You kidding me? You can't guard me out here. And look at that defense. You're talking about a parting of the Red Sea? Stand in, get a blocking foul, get anything, but don't just give him an uncontested dunk. It amazes me the mindset of some of the players in the NBA.
I mean, we look back at this stretch, one of the best stretches of his entire, what will be a Hall of Fame career. 119th 40-point game, slam dunk.
The Lakers get the win, and me, I'm like happy as it can be. I didn't check in, so I'm like, this is like my first Laker game. I'm sitting courtside essentially, so it was just like, it was probably one of my favorite games of that rookie season, bro. So yeah, I'll never forget, that game. I'll never forget him saying T. Ross. Like, that was my Kobe moment. And then, of course, you guys know I go back there a couple years later and Kobe crosses the fuck out of me and I fall and I foul him. And
Kobe. Bryant makes a baseline move. Crossover, step back, good. And a foul.
Another classic Mamba story. But, yeah, man, the first time I ever met Kobe it was special.